So I'm looking at this to mean that okay, where we are, we should be looking at more longs. Looking at more longs in the sense that I think most altcoins, not all altcoins, most altcoins are going to be bullish. Because of this movement here. And if most altcoins are going to be bullish, then it means that we might see Ethereum, do well. And if Ethereum is going to do well, then most altcoins are going to do well alongside Ethereum. So if you see where Ethereum is currently, you see after the huge dip for Ethereum, we saw this huge buy, and ever since, price has been in an uptrend for Ethereum. I think this Ethereum move is going to take us right up to about $4,000. But give or take, if we look at where we are currently in the circle, if we are going to break, like, okay, not that we have already broken this based on where I trade, marking the alpha trend zone. So from where we are, the target is going to be at least to an extent this liquidity here at around $3,972. So I think to an extent we're gonna go straight to $4,000 for Ethereum, and if possible, we're gonna make the next all-time high. This was the previous all-time high, right up to almost $5,000. But as of now, we are currently yet. So Ethereum is still cheap. It's still cheap if you compare with other altcoins out there. And another coin I want you guys to look at, which is going to do well as well, is BNB. You can see BNB has been holding this zone here, and if we look at like the way I go about my analysis, let's just take this quickly. Let's bring in the FIP 2-year FIP extension, block it right up to that move here, and bring it right up to the low here. So what I want to see is simple. I want to see the key zones layer, like this 0.5 zone, 0.618, 0.78. So you can see that, like, give or take, BNB can go straight to about $1,000 or more. Yeah, you can see about 1,170 this year. So this year, 2025, we can see BNB, Binance Coin, go right up to about $1,170. This is fantastic. Okay, so guys, there's lots of stuff going already, in the space. A lot of adoption. We're seeing Michael Saylor came out saying he's gonna buy more Bitcoin. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and I think Ethereum ETF is gonna pump most of these altcoins to the moon. This year is gonna be an amazing year for Bitcoin, and altcoins. So keep an eye on all of these awesome altcoins. You can see also Solana has been doing well. You see holding this zone here on the weekly time frame, and the next target should take us back to the all-time high. I think that's what we should be expecting for Solana. But now let's get to Bitcoin dominance and see where we are in the circle. Oh boy, dominance is not stopping, guys. This is not stopping, anytime soon. Okay, and guys, I already mentioned long time ago that based on the way I trade, based on liquidity, based on the chart, mentioned that we can go right up to about 70% or more for Bitcoin dominance. And from there, that's when I'm gonna be fully looking for the altcoin season, like altcoin season for me. I think we are in the altcoin season for some altcoins, not all altcoins, but from here we're gonna see most altcoins start doing well. So I want to see Bitcoin. Oh, we want to see Bitcoin break this trend line. Trade below this trend line. It break below this trend line and is back in the trend line, which is not good. Of course, it's good for those who hold Bitcoin, but it's not good. It's not good for those who don't hold Bitcoin. Of course, on those who want some particular altcoin to pump, we need to see Bitcoin deviate from this trend and break key levels and start pointing downward. For now, Bitcoin is still showing strength above the alpha trend and the 50-day moving average. I mean, that's Bitcoin for us. Now, talking about altcoins, let's look at the total cap, excluding the top 10. And these are mostly meme coins and some of the low cap coins out there. I think to an extent we are still bullish because after this movement to the upside, this retracement here, price is still above the better moving average, which signify a bullish signal, right? For the altcoin market. I mean, low cap altcoins. The target or it's gonna be this liquidity here. There's a lot of liquidity here. After this movement here, this should be a proper, let me say, yeah, a proper W, something like that. To take us to this zone here. At least to an extent, maybe go and make the next all-time high. Maybe take us to 1 billion, cap. But this should be something really awesome for you. Now let's go to look at some of the meme coins. Let's see which ones have been doing well today. Recently, more coin has been up like crazy, 12% already today. You know, and okay, I think it's simple. More coin is not going anywhere soon until we see price break and close above the bottom moving average. So we need to see price at least to an extent break and close above the bottom moving average. Then we are buying the retrace back to this middle area. Yeah, this red moving average. Yeah, so this is the slow moving average, and this act as the point of control. You can see price bounce there and reject each time, like 1 year, 2 year, 3 times. So if you see price break it, wait for the moment that price is gonna come back there, you can buy on the daily time frame, and then you take the right to the upside. So for now, if you're not in mock, you know I will not recommend you buy mock right now, because we are looking at this now on the daily time frame. This is a crucial zone. You can see it's attempt, yeah, yeah, and all the time it attempted, it failed. So we should at least expect this move to break and close above, before we might be looking at the next move to the upside. Looking at Breadcoin, we can still see Breadcoin go up more, because after this huge move to the upside, if I bring in the FIP 2, let me just bring in the FIP 2 here. From the bottom of this move to the top of that move,